Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're zooming in on the absolute centerpiece of modern kitchens everywhere, the glass cooktop. You know, they look incredibly sleek and beautiful, but let's be honest, spotting a blemish, a scratch, or a dreaded crack can instantly send you into a total panic. Well, my goal today is to empower you with the exact knowledge you need to maintain your appliance properly, accurately diagnose any damage you might find, and make smart, safe, and financially sound decisions about your cooktop. Let's get right into it.
So here's our roadmap for today's diagnostic guide. We're going to cover care and daily cleaning, scratch versus structural crack, the dangers of cracks, repairing or replacing it, and finally, preventing future cooktop damage. Let's jump in.
Section 1, Care and Daily Cleaning. We're starting here because a clean cooktop isn't just about aesthetics. A clean cooktop is actually a safe cooktop.
Okay, so here's your basic daily maintenance routine to protect that glass ceramic surface. First things first, always let the unit cool completely. Then, just apply a dime-sized dab of a non-abrasive Ceron cleaner right onto the surface. You're going to want to work this cream over the glass using a damp paper towel or maybe a blue Scotch-Brite pad, but never, ever an abrasive sponge. Finally, wipe it completely dry. But listen, here is a critical warning. Never wipe a warm or hot surface with a damp cloth or sponge. Doing that causes what we call thermal shock. The rapid temperature drop forces the glass to contract violently and unevenly, which can instantly stress the material and literally cause it to crack right before your eyes.
Now, sometimes a damp paper towel just doesn't cut it. For heavy, burnt-on spills, hard water stains, or boiled-over sugar, you really need to use a metal razor scraper. Sugar is actually particularly dangerous because if it melts and cools on that hot glass ceramic, it can permanently pit the surface. It will literally pull tiny pieces of glass away when you try to force it clean later. So if you have a sugar spill, you actually want to carefully scrape it away while the surface is still warm.
So what's the magic number for avoiding a complete disaster while scraping? 30 degrees. Whenever you use a razor scraper on your cooktop, always hold it at a 30-degree angle. The glass ceramic is actually exceptionally durable, and it's very resistant to scratching from a razor blade, provided you use it correctly. This shallow angle lets you safely slide right beneath the mess and lift off the burnt-on debris without digging into or damaging the decorated cooking surface underneath.
Moving on to Section 2, Scratch versus Structural Crack. It's time to move to the triage phase.
So you're cleaning your stove and you spot a terrifying line. You need to know exactly what you're looking at. Is that line just a scratch, or is it a ticking time bomb? Is it just a harmless metal transfer from, say, an aluminum pan? A shallow surface scratch from dragging heavy cookware? Or is it a dangerous structural crack that's fully penetrated the glass ceramic layer? Metal transfer sits passively on top of the glass, and you can usually clean it right off. But a true crack? That's an entirely different, incredibly dangerous story.
To find out exactly what kind of mark you've got, we use the highly practical paper test. It is incredibly simple, but man, is it effective. Just take a thin piece of paper and slide it slowly across the visible line on the cooktop. What you're doing here is feeling for any resistance at all. If that piece of paper catches, snags, or dips into the line even a fraction of a millimeter, it means the glass ceramic barrier is completely broken. The difference between cosmetic issues and structural damage is absolutely crucial. If the paper slides freely, you're likely just dealing with cosmetic damage, a shallow scratch or metal residue that doesn't interrupt the sealed surface. You should keep an eye on it, sure, but it's generally safe. But if that paper catches, you have a structural crack. The sealed barrier that separates your wet cooking environment from the live electrical components underneath has completely failed.
Which brings us to Section 3, the dangers of cracks.
If your cooktop failed that paper test we just talked about, it is time to immediately go turn off the breaker to the appliance. Seriously, we are no longer talking about a cosmetic annoyance. We're dealing with severe, immediate hazards right in your kitchen. Because a cracked cooktop is no longer sealed, a simple pot boiling over or even a wet sponge used for cleaning can send water directly through the crack and into the live 240-volt electrical components underneath. This creates a massive, immediate risk for electrocution, not to mention hidden short-circuit fires inside the appliance cavity. Plus, the crack disrupts even heat transfer, creating highly concentrated hotspots, and it acts as a trap for food and grease. You basically get an utterly impossible-to-clean breeding ground for bacteria.
Appliance expert Stuart Pyburn perfectly captures this exact danger. He calls it a mini earthquake. You see, glass stovetops are engineered to withstand rapid temperature changes, but only when they are structurally sound. Heating an already cracked surface causes violent, uneven expansion. The area near the burner heats up and expands, while the cooler parts don't. This thermal stress is literally like a microscopic earthquake that causes the pieces to move and shift. And that can cause the crack to grow unpredictably, or worse, rapidly shatter the entire unit while you are standing right in front of it.
All right, Section 4, repairing or replacing it. Let's talk about the financial side of things.
So, you've identified a structural crack and safely killed the power at the breaker. Now you have a major decision to make, because you cannot leave it as is. First things first, we have to completely dismiss any DIY ideas about gluing it back together. Absolutely do not use epoxy, resin, superglue, or windshield repair kits. Those resins are made for laminated automotive glass, not glass ceramic stovetops that hit hundreds of degrees in a matter of minutes. Under high heat, these glues can soften, scorch, and actually release toxic fumes into your kitchen. And more importantly, they absolutely will not restore the appliance's structural safety or reseal those vital electrical components. The only true repair here is replacing the entire glass assembly.
So, what does the financial picture actually look like? Well, a replacement glass assembly typically runs between $300 and $600, and getting professional labor adds another $100 to $400. This means repairing your current stove is going to cost roughly between $400 and $1,000 in total. Now, compare that to a brand new mid-range cooktop, which usually starts around $600 and can go well over $1,500.
To make this whole choice a bit easier, I highly recommend using the 50% rule. Basically, if the cost of the glass replacement repair is more than 50% of the price of a brand new unit, and actually this is the crucial metric, your current cooktop is over 8 years old, it usually makes the most financial sense to just go ahead and replace the whole appliance. Electric ranges generally last about 13 to 15 years, right? So if your stove is relatively new, replacing the glass is often totally worth the investment. But if it's past that 8-year mark, putting that money toward an upgrade is almost always the smarter move.
Finally, Section 5, preventing future cooktop damage. How to protect your investment.
Whether you choose to repair your current stove or invest in a brand new one, you definitely want to protect it from future catastrophes. And prevention is always easier than dealing with a broken appliance. A huge part of this actually comes down to your cookware. The base of your pan absolutely must match the size of the cooking zone. Using properly sized flat-bottom stainless steel pots ensures nice, even heat distribution across the surface. Warped pans or pans that are just way too small or too large for the burner create an air gap or trap heat improperly. This creates massive, uneven thermal stress on the glass, which over time weakens the structural integrity and can cause it to suddenly fracture out of nowhere. By adhering to just a few simple habits, you can easily double the lifespan of your appliance. Think of it like this. Never, ever put a cold or frozen pot down on a hot burner. That sudden thermal shock is a total killer for glass. Treat your heavy cast iron like it's fragile cargo. Always lift it, never drag it across the surface to prevent deep gouges. Try to avoid copper and aluminum pots entirely because they leave incredibly stubborn metal transfer marks. And remember, meticulously clean those dangerous sugary spills immediately while the glass is still warm to prevent permanent pitting.
We've covered a lot of ground today, all the way from the daily wipe down to the hidden severe hazards of compromised glass. So the next time you go to boil water or cook a family meal, ask yourself, is your cooktop sealed barrier actually keeping you safe, or is a ticking time bomb hiding in plain sight, just waiting for the paper test? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and stay safe out there.